stalwart for all of the mobbing. Now, I posted that run the other day. Go check it out if you would like to. It's on my channel. I'll like 10 bullets through it in a matter of a split second. And speaking of a bunch of damage in split seconds, it has insane DPS, which allows you to take out those big stalkers, as well as, you know, alpha commanders or other medium enemies like that. Right now is just Cookout, Gas Buddy, Grenade Launcher, and Thermite. This combo feels ridiculously clean. Now, in squads, you probably do need the supply pack because, you know, in solo, you get the whole resupply to yourself. But again, in this solo loadout, the grenade launcher felt amazing without it. I am just a bit more kind of sparing with my nade. Got you in light armor. Oh. Yeah, bro, you can't wear light armor. Bro, honestly, I think the hunters do a little too much damage. Now, like I said, I've already been testing out medium and heavy armors. I think heavy armor is a bit too slow. I know people do like it, especially the heavy siege armor, to be fair, and because there is no medium option. But I don't really like moving that slow, even though I do use it. I test out all the armors, to be fair. But personally, the single best armor that I'm just going to be wearing all the time is medium padded. Yes, the classic basic Helldivers drip is the best in my opinion. Now, I've been wearing the yellow cheese armor because it was an exclusive, but literally the basic Helldivers armor is medium padded. Now, a lot of people will still hold on to their light armor fantasies and say mobility is king against the bugs, and you know, you're in light armor, just don't get hit. But sure, go ahead, show me you never get hit once in your games. Also, with the clip I just posted, these hunters are invisible. They can literally sneak up on you and you can't see them, and then they have a potential one-shot on you. And for what it's worth, I can still kite enemies in medium padded. I have the solo run I did the other day in the description. We also do a solo on at the start of all my streams now because I've been enjoying playing solo. And if I'm playing well and I'm locked in, I can straight up go no death for the longest time. But you know, I do lose focus eventually. I'm not the best player ever, okay? Definitely not the best for what it's worth, but I do have a lot of hours in this game. I know how to kite the enemies, and you know, I have to be at least a little bit good right now, otherwise I might as well get off YouTube. But yeah, even me, not the best player ever, I can outmaneuver these enemies in medium and even heavy armor. But like I said, heavy just feels a bit too slow, so I am wearing medium padded until something changes. You know, that's just gonna be the armor I pick for any general purpose loadouts. Unless I'm doing something specific like all flamers or all gas or, you know, democracy protects for the hell bomb memes. But pretty much the only thing that can one-shot you in medium padded are just like impaler tentacles at this point, or if you happen to get stepped on by a bile titan. I can even live charger charges if I'm dodging when they come at me and they kind of fling me across the map, and those are the kind of things I would die to in light armor. Okay, so now moving on to one super duper underrated all-star stratagem this patch. I mentioned these in my last video, and actually, for what it's worth, I saw Odo mention these in his best loadout video he posted the other day, so maybe they're not super underrated anymore. But anti-tank mines are absolutely amazing on the bugs. Now, there is one quick caveat here. There is a bug, you know, inside the game with bugs, there is a bug where when you are carrying the crossbow, for some reason it makes you heavy enough to set off the anti-tank mines. It's super unfortunate. I hope they fix this soon. So if you're bringing the crossbow, don't bring the anti-tank mines. But personally, I've just been using the cookout. That way I can bring them. And once that gets fixed, I'll move on to my crossbow and stalwart loadout. But with that out of the way, anti-tank mines completely take out waves of chargers. And the best part about them is they trigger on medium bugs. So annoying enemies like alpha commanders or the new stalkers, they trigger the anti-tank mines and get one shot by them. I'm pretty sure Biospewers set off anti-tank mines. For some reason, I just can't remember off the top of my head. But another thing you can do with anti-tank mines, if you see a group of enemies near one, you can just shoot it to set it off, which is just super handy. It's a mine, you know? You just blow up a big group of enemies real quick. All right, so if you end up using these anti-tank mines in like your solo runs, they have made mine significantly easier. They have a 2-minute cooldown. You can throw them down every single bug breach. And they also just allow you to relatively hold ground a lot easier instead of just running away the whole time. It allows you to pretty much just worry about the smaller bugs like hunters, warriors, and hive guards compared to a ton of chargers or big stalkers or alpha commanders all the time. Hopefully the impaler that spawns ends up walking over these instead of just sticking his head straight in the ground, because it does one-shot them as well. Now, most of the time it won't kill bile titans because they do have skinny legs and it does take more than one to kill them. But it can, but usually when I see a bile titan, I know that I have to kill it myself. Now, the other thing is, it's not like the anti-tank mines will literally kill every medium or charger ever. but it easily cuts them in half, if not less. They end up being, you know, just a few of them you have to deal with, or maybe like half a dozen or so, like big stalkers make it through, compared to like 30.
The Galactic War waits for no one. Are you ready, Helldiver? Liberty's enemies march ever closer. The Galactic War waits for no one. Are you ready, Helldiver? Greetings, Helldiver. The Galactic War awaits. The bridge is yours, Helldiver. Take us to the fight. The siege upon managed democracy continues. Let us rally to her defense. This world is riddled with terminate abominations. Where will you strike first?